What is going on, everyone? Wishing you all an awesome, amazing, and blessed day. First of all, it has been a while since I uploaded a YouTube video. So this is episode 1 of a new segment that I want to share with you all. Things that I learned from podcasts, books, even life experiences that help me, and hopefully you gain some knowledge and you can apply it into your life. Let's hop on to episode number 1, which is Your Words Are Powerful. A few days back, I was listening to a podcast on the topic of manifestation, and that's what I want to hop on to the topic of this video on how powerful our words are. And I will begin this section with a story. So at work, I teach educational workshops at the park with leadership, science, and technology, currently learning physics, but this was a leadership workshop. And in one of the courses, we have a Q&A panel with a leader from the resort. So during that Q&A segment, a student asks a question to the leader. Have you ever been to Club 33 or any exclusive places inside the resort? And the lead responds, no, I've never done anything like that. It was something along the lines of that response. And then the student draws his attention to me and asks me the same question. He says, have you ever been to Club 33? And I confidently respond, I have not been to Club 33 yet, but it's on the list. It's gonna happen. So fast forward to about, I would say, a week and a half later, one of my buddies happens to be in the park visiting out of town, and he has a mutual friend / connection to somebody who has access to Club 33. And this was not in my plans. I happened to be available, be there at the right place at the right time, and he shoots me an invite. Do you wanna come through Club 33? Casually, he's like, just come through and yeah, we'll make it happen. And yeah, it's a short story, but I'm just saying like how powerful your words are. I'll give another example. When I first got hired into Disneyland, this was at the beginning of my college program. I was watching a production of Frozen at the Hyperion Theater with a buddy of mine who was watching it for the first time. And during the performance, we were just in awe of the stage, and he was also a performer too. And I remember saying confidently to him, one of these days, man, I'm going to be on this stage as a performer. And this was June of 2018. Fast forward to maybe a few weeks later, there was an audition of a production of Mary Poppins. It was a cast member audition, and this production was going to take place in the Hyperion Theater. I had no clue about that until maybe a couple days into the audition process. Fast forward, so from June of 2018 to September of 2018, I spoke it into existence, and that's something that I manifested. And again, you need to believe in what you're saying, and you actually have to be putting in the work. It goes hand in hand. A good example too is how we are. People, I remember I was listening to a podcast, they asked the interviewer, how do you handle bad days? And there was an awesome takeaway that I learned from the podcaster, and he said, I don't really believe in bad days. I believe that there are bad moments that happen in a day, and we can always shift that so that we can still continue to make those wins during the day. You can be going through your day-to-day life. You can be making your way to school or to work, and on your commute, somebody cuts you off, or they give you the bird, or they just make you feel out of the blue. They just do something to push your buttons. We can choose in that moment to let that affect us negatively, or we can accept it and continue with our day. Whenever something like that happens, or some type of factor that we might not be in control of the situation, the only thing that we are in control of is the way how we react to that. My coworkers and friends ask me all the time, Danny, why are you such in a positive, how do you get so energized? What's the key? What's the secret? I'm always imagining like the scenarios too. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows. I might be dealing with some guests or some people that might not be the kindest, or that might not be the happiest, or I feel like I'm pulling teeth when I'm facilitating or leading a leadership team. And in those moments, I'm still envisioning and imagining the scenarios. Okay, maybe I might not have a group that might actively participate, but I can always make it fun. I can always connect with people. As long as I know at the end of the day that I'm there to serve people, rather than, oh man, I need to maintain this good image, or I don't want to mess up. I know that I'm making an awesome impact, and I'm leading with my heart. So as a recap, your words are powerful. Your words are powerful on the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you approach a situation or an event that happens in your life, or what you put out there too. So if you ever catch yourself talking negative or just talking down about yourself or a certain situation, go back to it and reword it. If you know what you don't want, or if you're involved with a situation that might not be the best, ask yourself, what do I want? Okay, how can I overcome this? Or how can I get myself in a mindset of abundance, in a mindset of gratitude, in a mindset of joy? And I'm telling you, that type of energy in a room filled when it's all negative or when it's all overwhelmed or overstressed, if you happen to be that tiny little light in the room, that energy is so powerful that you're going to make an awesome impact to at least one or a couple people, but it causes that amazing rippling effect. So just a reminder, whatever you're going through in life, whatever you see in the news and social media, take a break from all that, okay? Ground yourself. Take a moment to reflect. You can take out a journal, or you can just even breathe, take some deep breaths and meditate and just ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? Or what can I be most excited for today, regardless of what's happening, regardless of what I see? How can I make today an amazing day? How can I make these wins? And how can I keep living my best life? So that wraps up the first video of the series. As always, I appreciate every single one of you for watching. Give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more awesome content. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and stay solid.